Hello everyone, my name is Francesco and today I would like to share with you guys one of the books that I have read called Go for Gold, written by John C. Maxwell. This book was first published in 2008 by publisher Thomas Nelson Incorporated. This book was given to me last year in September by a friend as a get to know gift, and I just finished it recently and I would like to share with you guys my thoughts about the book. So without further ado, let's get into it. My first impression when I first got this book was, does it really going to improve my leadership skill? Well, it does. This book is so recommended for those who seek to improve their leadership skills, be it teacher, lecturer, and so on. Not only the book has been awarded the New York Times best-selling author of the 21st Irrefutable Law of Leaderships. This book is also organized into 26 weekly lessons with space for notes from your own leadership journey. Go for Gold will help you jumpstart your leadership growth with wisdom and best practices from John C. Maxwell. That's the one thing that I like about this book, that it has its own note space. After you finish a chapter, it allows you to write your own notes for your own revision next time, I guess. The best thing about this book, which also the most important part of any book that you find, is its content. Well, this book, like I mentioned earlier, is divided into 26 weekly lessons, which I find all of them now very relatable and just helpful in my journey to improve my skills. I'll give you some examples. The first week, if it's lonely at the top, you're not doing something right. In this particular lesson, I have learned that being a leader isn't just about being oneself. This is just about me. This is also about leading other people. And these people aren't just our colleagues. They just aren't our teammates. They are people that we need to bond with, people that we need to connect to. Because in whatever that we do, we need to help each other. We need to work each other's weaknesses and with each other's strengths. After all, two are better off than one, because when they work together, they can work more effectively, efficiently, and more proactively. If one of them falls down, the other one can help them out. Let's say if someone is alone, let's say I'm alone, if I fall down, no one will get me up. I also would like to take this opportunity to share with you guys a quote that I found in the book, which is very helpful. And I quote, "Even when you play the game of your life, it's the feeling of teamwork that you will remember. You forget the plays, the shots, and scores, but you'll never forget your teammates." That is describing the community that develops among teammates who spend time doing things together. And of course, all good mentoring relationships begin with a personal relationship. As your people get to know and like you, their desire to follow your direction and learn from you will increase. If you don't like you, they will not want to learn from you, and the equipment process slows down or even stops. Another lesson that I would like to share with you guys is keep learning to keep leading. It's one of the chapters that I find impact me the most. After going through this chapter, I am beginning to ask myself these questions. Do I listen to more than I talk? Do I ready to admit when I'm wrong? And do I act defensively when criticized? Or do I openly listen to the truth? It taught me to be humble, and there's always a thing or two that I can learn about from people surrounding. One of the great lessons that I've learned from this book, this chapter to be exact, is all the good advice in the world won't help if you don't have a teachable spirit. Because teachable spirit allows us to accept criticisms and open to them, allow us to improve ourselves, because teachability is not just an attitude, it is a mindset that says, no matter how much I know or think I know, I can learn from these situations. That kind of thinking can help you turn adversity into advantages. It can make a winner even during the most difficult circumstances. Sidney Harris sums up the elements of a teachable spirit. A winner knows how much he thinks he still needs to learn, even when he is considered an expert by others. A loser wants to be considered an expert by others before he has learned how much enough to know how little he knows. The ability to learn from mistakes has value not just in businesses, but in all aspects of life. If you live to learn, then you will really learn to live. Moving on, we have week 11, also a great chapter. Keep your mind on the main thing. What is the greatest motivator in the world? With that, you find success. When you take a large activity, such as your dream, and break it into smaller parts, which are goals, you set yourself up for success because you make up what you want to accomplish. And each time you accomplish a small goal, you experience a little bit of success. That's motivating. Accomplishing enough the small goals and you taking a major step towards achievement, your purpose and developing your potential. Goals not only help you to develop initial motivation by making your dreams obtainable, but they also help you to continue to be motivated, and that creates momentum. Once you get going on the journey of success, it will be very hard to stop you. The process is similar to what happens in a train. Getting it started is the toughest part of the trip. While standing still, a train can be preventing from moving forward by 1-inch block of wood under each of the locomotive drive wheels. However, once a train gets up to speed, not even a steel reinforced concrete wall 5 feet thin can stop it. The last chapter that I'm going to share with you guys is on week 25. You only get answers to the question you ask. Ask why, not who. That's the first question you need to ask yourself the next time you experience a failure. Think about why you failed instead of who was at fault. Try to look at objectively so that you can do better next time. This book suggests a list of questions that help me to analyze my failure or any failure. What lesson have I learned? Am I grateful for this experience? How can I turn failure into success? People who blame others for their failures never overcome them. They move from problem to another problem. As a result, they never experience success. To reach your potential, you must continually improve yourself. And you can't do that and don't take responsibility for your actions. And learn from your mistake. And that concludes my thoughts about this book. In my opinion, Go for Gold offers daily bite-sized leadership lesson taken from Dr. Maxwell's catalog of leadership and personal development books. I hope you guys like what I talk about. If you find the video helpful, please like the video and give thumbs up. Thank you. Bye.